right, good morning everyone. Good morning. It's almost 9:15 here on the East Coast. Just want to see if anybody's out there. Have nots. I mean, this is pretty much an open discussion on the Paynes, but since, if you want to throw the question out there about the haves and the have nots, go ahead. I mean, once we get this thing rolling, then I'll be able to answer more questions. I don't know. I got up bright and early this morning, so I shoot. Cause it's the first day in like a few that the sun's out. It's not windy like a during hurricane. And I mean, after I do a couple live streams, I might go out, get a car wash, and come back here and take a nap. Chandler doing well. Hey, Chandler, after this live stream, if you're available, we can go ahead and knock out the haves and the have not one. And to everybody, this live stream, I actually got a few comments, I think by the same YouTube person on my channel. This was on a couple of my Payne's videos, and they were just talking about, how this show isn't always about, about Veronica's wig. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, hey, whatever. Crazy hair, crazy personality. People have been talking about the Paynes, like, oh, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop criticizing the show about it not being funny. It has a message behind it. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say who this person is to give them power on my channel, but I just wanted to address a few things. Now, when I say anything about the Paynes or the haves and the have-nots, can we do around 12 o'clock? Sure. Unless I'm asleep, because I might take a nap. Good morning. Got a little time before church, but up and on for a minute. Hey, there we go. About the haves and the have-nots. Have you seen the show? Start talking about it. Yeah, I have no idea what that message means. So, yeah. Thanks for joining. But anyway, when it comes to the Paynes, it's just like on any Tyler Perry show, if I talk about a show and why I can't say there's any Tyler Perry show that I don't like, is when I go on this channel behind a microphone, I say what I love about the show, but also I'm not against pointing out what needs improvement. Like when it comes to the Paynes, I'm just saying that the show does have a message. But the thing is, you look at this last episode, the worldwide Payne, like one of the main messages was, hey, these young kids know how to use technology and whatnot, and they can easily access things us older generation isn't aware of. So, I mean, when it came to Curtis not knowing how, I taught my mom the basics of using a computer too. So, yeah, like, him asking about www and stuff like that, I've been through that. Like, I know. And then remember, I worked in a call center for 3 years working with students. I'm talking not just young people from like, 18, 19, mid-20s doing online college. I spoke with people in the 50s, 60s, and 70s as well. And I remember phone calls that were 2 or 3 hours long, walking those students through Blackboard and how to get to their account. Heaven help them, if they didn't have family members around to help them. But I know I've been through that. I've seen it. I believe that. But at the end of the day, it's like when it's 17 minutes of non-funny jokes, and you could say what you want about, man, this show isn't supposed to be funny, but if you look at the dialogue, the mannerisms of these characters, they're trying to be quote unquote humorous, but it's just not sticking. And I mean, yeah, Lynn was adorable. I mean, the twerking thing, forget about that. I mean, that was funny, but she's just an adorable character. I mean, again, she reminds me of Zuri from that show Jessie on the Disney Channel that used to come on. But it's just like, if I ever had kids and had a daughter, I want somebody cute and adorable like that. Because just like Curtis, you so sweet, you sweet. It's just adorable. And again, I think it's a great one on just kind of like the new Jasmine, if you will. And I think I can speak for a lot of people that when it comes down to the Paynes being brought back, I think that Too Close to Home should have been the show that came back. That's just my opinion. For better or worse, I'm not going to lie. I didn't really watch that show like talking about. I really didn't. Because I think it was one of those shows that went from TBS and then transitioned to OWN and then it ended. But I didn't really get into it. I like how on Tuesday we get drama and Friday. Yeah, I know. I was saying that back when the Paynes was announced that, yeah, we got the drama on the halves and if loving you is wrong. And then you have a day off on Thursday to kind of recuperate and think about those shows. But then on Friday night, you ready for the weekend. You're ready to kick back and get some good laughs. But you can't deny that the laugh track on there, Curtis, I think there should, I know it's, I don't drink, but I'm just saying, like, I love Welcher Sparkling. That's my jam. Like, it's non-alcoholic, of course, but I feel all fancy drinking it from a wine glass, I feel like taking a quote unquote shot every time Ella says Curtis. Like, that should be a drinking game for the Paynes. If y'all want in, I ought to do a live stream of that. Did you ever watch Queen Sugar? Yes, but not religious. The only show that I've watched like consistently week for week is the Haves and the Have-Nots. I've fallen behind on If Loving You Is Wrong, but during the off season, which will be in a couple of weeks, I'll catch up on that. Here are the TV shows that I watch every week: The Haves and the Have-Nots, The Paynes, Black Lightning, Legends of Tomorrow, The Flash, Supergirl, Dragon Ball Super, Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I think that's about it. I actually started watching This Is Us. I'm on episode 8. I'm just like, dang, I'm glad I didn't watch that show when it first came out. That's just a bunch of feels right there. I can't deal with that. Nah. To my knowledge, Great Gamer. I do watch all that. Yeah. Joyce is Better for Worse coming back. To my knowledge, For Better or Worse, Love Thy Neighbor, Meet the Browns, Too Close to Home, those shows are gone for good. Unless Tyler Perry revives them on Viacom, I don't know. Yeah, I love Black Lightning, man. That's the show. Like, that's my favorite out of Flash and all. I think Legends of Tomorrow is my favorite CW show in terms of, the superheroes, but it's really funny. But I think Black Lightning stands above that because it's a brand new show. I love the songs on there, like old school music that my mom has the records to. I love that stuff. I love Dragon Ball Super. That's ending in 2 weeks, right? There's only 2 more episodes. Last night, Goku reached Mastered Ultra Instinct, so that's pretty good. How many episodes, or should I say seasons, Too Close to Home? That was only 2 seasons, and I was mad because that show was just finding its ground, and then they canceled it on TLC. But that's the funny thing because remember, For Better or Worse was on TBS, and then he brought it to OWN, so why didn't he bring Too Close to Home from TLC to OWN? Oh, I love Black Panther. I'll do a live stream tonight, Black Panther live stream on Black Panther. We're going to talk about it because there are just so many positive things for like the black. Here's the thing: it's not necessarily a black movie, but it's just a superhero movie for main black cast, and I love that. Like, it's an inspiration. But the thing, aside from it being mostly black and whatnot, it was a good movie. I mean, yeah, most of it was predictable, but I watch all these Marvel movies. I love them. The Haves and Have-Nots mid-season finale is going to be on the 13th of March. The show itself is said to be coming to an end on OWN in 2020, along with If Loving You Is Wrong. Yeah, if I do a video tonight on Black Panther, it's going to be spoilers because I feel like it's been long enough for people to have seen the movie at least once. There are a lot of movies I want to buy on like Blu-ray, but I'm going to wait until Black Friday. Like Thor Ragnarok, Justice League, The Greatest Showman, Black Panther, probably Ant-Man and Wasp. That's probably going to come out around Black Friday time in terms of Blu-ray. I don't know if Infinity War is going to come out by November in terms of Blu-ray, but it's coming out in late April, right? So yeah, it might be on there because I mean, Blu-rays are literally between $17 to $20 if you do Amazon Prime or whatever. You get like the DVD, the Blu-ray, and then the digital HD. But if you wait until Black Friday, I learned this last year. I got a ton of stuff on Black Friday. Most of the movies I bought earlier in the year, I got them for like $9.99, so I could just wait. But I'm definitely going to be doing another live stream probably like the week of the finale, mid-season finale of the haves and the have-nots. And what I'll do then is kind of ask you all, what do you want me to see on the what do you want to see on the channel? And yeah, great game. It's been like 5 years since the haves and have-nots started, or at least that's what it feels like. When did it start? 2013, 2014? Because I know it started. I know when I started working at that call center, it was towards the end of season 1. So I think it was like late 2013 or 2014. Hey, yeah, Joyce, I've seen Black Panther. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I said this in my other live stream last night, but I love doing that Monique live stream. That was great. I feel like, I don't want to get too political and whatnot on this channel, but I just love talking about important stuff that's going on in the world today. Like, it might not be important to some, but it's just one of them things where you really need to sit down and evaluate what your cause is before you ask other people to back it up. That was really fun. But, just to get back on topic, I really think that the Paynes does have potential, but I feel like I only watch it because the episodes are only 20 minutes long. Really, you don't even need to watch all the episode to get what's going on, but it's more of that, oh, well, at least it's not 40 minutes like the Haves or If Loving You Is Wrong, so you can have it playing while you're doing something else and not really have to, worry about a lot of stuff going on in the background. Like, you can watch it with your back turned and not even miss out. Like, Joanne was in this episode for like, 45 seconds, and that was it. Like, I love Jack A, but she's not doing anything in this show. They aren't giving her anything to do. She's kind of just there. All right. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of in a talking mood, so we can wrap up this live stream. Is there anything you want me to do on another live stream right now? Because I don't want to do another haves and have-not Q&A. It's way too early for that. So, yeah, Joyce, I'm glad you went. There was just so many social, political, racial things that were brought into that movie. But it's like, it wasn't all up in your face, but you could just watch the movie like, oh my, yes. Colonizer. I'm like, oh, dang. Oh, man. There will be no challenge today. I was done. I love that. But yeah, any movie that has black people in like a positive light in terms of, intelligence, their positions, yeah. When Veronica screams, it's annoying. Her pretending to be, it's just got, look, I love Veronica, but it's gotten a bit old. Same thing with Candace. Like, I need to know why you're this crazy, this kind of stuff, I hate these characters. Look, if a character's crazy just for the sake of being crazy, that makes sense if they've always been crazy. But when you have a character who's had a level head, but then switches it up for no apparent reason. Veronica did have a reason, probably, Jeffrey coming out and whatnot, but I don't know. Yeah, it started 2013. Yeah, I knew it was 2013. I was thinking to myself, like, I know it's been a while, but dang, it's crazy. And again, it just shows you how far the shows come from point A to point B. But, yeah, and I love those comments from people that are like, when you're in live streams, you don't get right to the point. Well, really, videos are where I try to bring it home. Like, that's when I'm focused, doing theories and whatnot. Live stream is pretty much, I always say, videos are the opening. The comment section is the extension of the video. But when it comes to live streams, really, it's based off the chat. So that's why the topics kind of fly all over the place. I think Melissa will die if Veronica finds out she's not pregnant. Veronica started drinking again. That's why she went crazy. I think it's more to it than that. Yeah, we know she started drinking again. Like when that episode Enough is Enough, when Jeffrey went over there and told her off. And then she was like, what the hell are we going to name this baby? All right, folks. Well, not to cut it short, because I know it's early. There's only a few people watching. Because, again, it's not even 9:30. We'll definitely try to do this again later tonight. But, Chandler, I'm going to hook up with you probably around 1-ish. We'll see unless I take a nap, but I'll let you know. And, guys, just let me know in the comments what other kind of live streams you want to see. We're almost at 20,000 subscribers. We're almost at 4 million views on the channel. So, hopefully by the middle of this month, we can do it. I don't dislike Quita. I do not dislike Quita. I don't really see why people hate her. Yeah, she could be annoying, but I just feel like she's in the show because she has a bigger purpose to serve. And if you pay attention, there are so many characters in this show who seem to be one-off characters like Mitch and Erica. Go back to when they were first introduced. You didn't think much of them, and then look where they are now. So Quita is somebody I wouldn't want to say you underestimate. So with that being said, everybody, if you're going to church, I want to watch a live stream because I actually got a friend I used to work with. He has a church that's like 30 minutes away from here. So, I'm going to probably watch him. He's going to preach around 10 o'clock. Hey, try to get that word. I mean, that's what I do. Like, my sleeping pattern is off, but I try to get that word in, at least a few times a week because, my gosh, the world we live in today, we all need, so yeah, even if you're a Christian or not, you need some kind of spiritual health diet, workout to do. But with that being, Quita's going to die. It wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, this is great, guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday, but I'll be doing a Black Panther live stream on this channel tonight. Not sure of the time, probably 7 or 8 o'clock. I need to go out there and check on the car. I think when that windstorm hit, something hit my car, like I just see like a little bit of paint scratched on my hood and not a crack, but like a scrape on my windshield. That ain't too big, but all I'm saying is I'm glad no freaking branch or tree fell on it. But hey, everybody, hope you have a wonderful day. And I trust and believe I will be talking to you again soon.